Welcome to another special episode of Supernatural Stories. This episode is called Private Driver. And if you like our stories, please consider subscribing and press the bell notification icon not to miss another episode. Today, the story is from UXM and it features Kai, who would like to share his story working as a private driver. Also, do subscribe to UXM for more horror stories. The story starts here. Hi, my name is Kai. I would like to share my experience as a private driver. I work as a technician in the daytime and a driver at the night if I'm free. Every day driving at night is normal until this one encounter I had, which I could not forget. So this is my experience. I had this booking for a driver one night, so I saw the location on my phone and I drove there. When I reached the location, what I saw was a makcik with a walking stick waiting for me. I stopped the car beside the lady and waited for her to come in, but she was just standing there outside my window staring at me. So I thought maybe I should open the door for her. When I got out of my car, the makcik disappeared. Suddenly, when I looked in my car, I saw her sitting in the back seat. Surprised, I went in the car and asked her about her location. She did not reply to me, but just sat there staring straight. So I headed off. While driving to the location, I tried talking to her, but still, she weirdly does not reply to me. Suddenly, while driving, I saw the makcik staring up to the ceiling. I thought she passed out, so I called her and asked her. She was making some weird noises and it was scaring me, so I kept calling her and suddenly she stood back up normally as if nothing has happened. So throughout the whole journey, I kept looking at the mirror, seeing what the makcik was doing. From the mirror, I suddenly saw her talking to someone in the back seat, but there was no one there, only her. So I ignored it and I continued driving. When I reached the destination for the old lady, I asked her because she booked two locations, which was one she wants to drop at and another weird one. Suddenly, I felt a hand on my shoulder. Scared, I looked back to see the makcik telling me to send it back later. Confused, I ignored and told her okay. Suddenly, the old lady got out of my car. Confused with the car now empty and another location to go, I thought, what does she mean by sending it back? So I opened the booking app on my phone and put it under completion without going to the second location. What I did was something I would later regret. So I drove off and headed my way home. On my journey, I got another booking for a place nearby, so I took the booking because since the job was a short trip. When I reached the pickup point, I saw a young lady who booked the ride. At the corner of my eye, I can still see the makcik at the corner of the road walking about. Shocked and puzzled, I asked the passenger that just went in if she saw the makcik. She said no. She also complained that there was a weird smell in the back seat of my car and asked me to move off fast. As I drove through the road, I could still see the makcik standing at the corner of the street. Throughout the journey, the lady behind complained to me about the smell and asked me what it was and where it came from. She then asked me to drop her halfway through the ride as she can't handle the smell anymore. I dropped her off at a nearby bus stop, and after that, I planned to call it a day and go home. Throughout the whole night, I felt very uneasy. On my journey home, I felt a presence in my car, but I ignored it. Suddenly, I realize I have been going past the same street sign a couple of times, as if I'm going in circles. So I made my turn around the roundabout, and suddenly I saw a Pontianak at the side of the street, standing there facing me. I ignored it again and made my turn. Suddenly, the Pontianak was in the middle of the road. I closed my eyes and start praying that the thing would disappear. And when I open my eyes, I can see the makcik in my car saying, "Send it back, send it back, send it back." I shouted, "Okay, I'll send it back." And when I opened my eyes, there was no one there. So, as I drove to the location and stopped my car, suddenly my car door opened by itself and closed back. Scared, I sped off as fast as I could. After that encounter, I was sick for 3 days, and I would not want to encounter that again. The video you're about to watch is the original video from the storyteller showing the old lady at the side of the street when he was about to pick up the young rider. This is the true video, as this is from his car dashcam camera. Have a look. So, that was a scary encounter, right? Also, if you want to watch the full video from UXM, do click the link below and subscribe to them. Also, thank you for listening to Supernatural Stories and joining us for this special episode. Do subscribe to us and share your friends. Do subscribe to us and share with your friends this episode. Thank you and good night. Also, wait, Hafiz, once again.
My name is Hafiz, and good night.